A woody woodpecker sounds like a guy who inserts his pecker into someone else's pecker. What were you saying about hating straw sound effects in movies?
But yeah, every time someone drinks out of a cup, they always have the empty cup noise to signify that someone's drinking. But they just got a full cup of soda.
So I actually don't have a problem with it at all, and I think you're nitpicking.
I think it's like the Wilhelm scream. Let it rest. Let the man die in peace over and over again in his Sisyphean hell.
Right. The Wilhelm scream being a sound effect that is heard in a lot of different movies that's become a meme at this point, where you hear someone go, oh!
The Wilhelm meme, if you will.
It's a Wilhelm meme. That's pretty much it.
It's coming in Odysseus, dude. I'm looking out for it.
Oh, yeah, in the new Odyssey movie, you think that would be hilarious if they use that in that. This would be so unserious for such a serious film, ostensibly serious film. It looks serious. I mean, it looks like the budget surely must have gone into something, because some of the trailers I'm looking at, I'm like, this looks like, I kind of wish they had used more CGI, because this looks pretty bare bones. I'm sure it'll be great in an IMAX. But some of it looks like, is that just like a plastic roof? Is that like a plastic Parthenon or whatever it's called? Or
well, I mean, most of the budget had to bring back all the characters from Tenet to go back in time and solve the Odyssey. That's what Tenet was really about.
Tenet certainly wasn't Odyssey. Oh my God, that movie. Christopher Nolan got a pass on that movie because it came out during the pandemic, so it doesn't sort of count as like a real Christopher Nolan movie. That movie was, my God, was that mind-blowingly, like, it was both dull and confusing. That's a weird combination. It was boring and confusing at the same time. And it doesn't help that it was impossible to hear any of the dialogue unless you had like subtitles on, because is your nose bothering you? Man, it sounds like your nose is bothering you. You should blow your nose.
Yeah, it's bad allergies today. It'll be fine.
I mean,
that's why I don't listen to the dialogue in movies anymore. Doesn't matter. No one's saying anything. The women aren't talking to women about anything but men. The men aren't talking to men about anything but...
There is the Bechtel test, right? That's a thing where it's like if a movie has to have two women who aren't talking about another man. It's such a basic test, and so many movies completely fail the test. It's so basic. I don't know how I feel about like movies having to have that. I don't like, but it is kind of amazing how many movies do not pass that test. I wouldn't say a movie should have to have two women talking to each other about something other than a man, but it is remarkable how many movies don't have two women talking to each other about something other than a man.
They should have like a Wilhelm, like Bechtel test scene. Like two women are just sitting there like, hey, how's your popcorn? They're like, it's good. And then they just move on. You just insert it wherever you want in your movie, but it's just ready and available. The Odyssey, like they just cut away from the action scene like, hey, how's your popcorn? Pretty good. And then they cut back.
That's like so like Soviet, so Canadian, like just forcing in a scene because the powers that be say it has to have this in it. Very Soviet. You have to find some way to praise Stalin in this movie, but it has nothing to do with, you have to find some way to praise Stalin in this movie, okay? You have to do it. That's kind of what the Bechtel test feels like.
Soviet Russia's so in right now. Everybody's loving them.
It does feel like Soviet Russia's making a comeback. It does feel like, I mean, Putin was KGB. It really does feel like he just sort of snuck in there, and it was like, I kind of miss how we were doing before. I miss when we were world power. I miss when we were a bit of a threat. Seems like sort of that's kind of what Putin's trying to do. You kind of can't blame him. I mean, he seems like a horrible human being.
He rode a bear or something.
What?
He rode a bear or a horse.
He rode a horse.
Something.
He rode a horse wearing no shirt. I mean, that's something Trump wishes he could do, really.
He should. Everybody wants to see the how many jiggles the jiggle man got.
Like, he's probably so fat at this point that he has a rebound jiggle. You know what I mean? Like, there's the initial jiggle where it, like, if you are a certain weight or below it, like your man boobs, they just go like this. But it's like they go down and then they reset back really quickly. But if there's a part where you're fat enough where it's like they sort of like go out and then back and then swing down and back up. It's like It's like a two-step process.
I feel it'd be more like ripple jiggles. It'd be like,
Yeah, there's that too, but it's like it doesn't just go up and down. It goes up, down, side up, down, side up. That's a certain level of fatness.
BB, start select, Mortal Kombat.
AB, start select, LR. Yeah. I don't know what kind of a stupid ad lib that was. It's just trying to remember the Konami code and failing. Really good content. I do seem relatively awake today, though, right? Even though I've been having horrible insomnia for the past, I'd say, 4 months now. I've been able to sleep moderately well for the last few days. So I kind of feel more present.
My hypothesis is you just need to hire a hooker and get laid. That's the answer.
I mean, it's been so long since I last got laid. It is weird that it started only so recently. You'd think it would have started years ago.
It had to build up. It had the levels of crust inside your body needed to reach a certain mass.
Well, God, I don't know if I could. I don't have the guts to find a prostitute. I don't have the amorality to find a prostitute. I just feel bad. I'd just be like, so tell me about your problem.
Sex work is work, all right?
Sure. I'm sure it is. It's
a job. Yo, it's a job.
Yeah, but like how many jobs can give you an STD? How many jobs do you have where the risk is getting an STD? Oh, I guess you
bunch
could
of
get
doctors, fucking
a doctor.
Everywhere, yeah. All those people, janitors, tons of jobs, really. Being a cop, probably.
Being a cop? How do you get an STD from being a cop?
There's needles all the time around places you got to go.
Yeah, that's true. When I worked at Trader Joe's, they told us to never press down the trash cans in the bathrooms or anything like that. Even though you think, well, that would give it more space. Never do that because you never know what the hell is inside those things. Probably, just AIDS. Some people just inject AIDS straight into themselves. Not even drugs. It's just AIDS. And you can get turbo AIDS from those AIDS needles.
Turbades.
But yeah, I'm weirdly awake right now. I don't know. Maybe it was because I switched my CPAP mask. I'm using a full-faced mask like Darth Vader. Oh my God. Let me show you what this crazy thing looks like.
Well, while Ben's gone, let me talk to you today about the correct pronunciation of goddamn chocolates, okay? It's called Reese's Pieces, all right? PCs is not a word. PCs is two computers, personal computers. Pieces, that's a word. Puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces, not a fucking thing. Reese's Pieces. If there's two E's, make re. One E does not make C. All right? Reese's Pieces. Get fucked if you do it any other way. Though, I will still hang out with you.
Look at this thing. This thing's insane.
This has to be the last episode because I think you did the CPAP on the first episode. So it's kind of, we've looped. We're done.
I think that might be an unreleased episode.
No, well, you made a clip.
Oh, that's right. I did make a clip of it. Well, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I've also lost weight, so it's just easier to breathe. But it's weird that I've lost weight and my sleep's gotten worse. I don't know what's going on.
I was just thinking that was theory number 2. I think you got to just get fat again, Ben.
No, it's terrifying it's terrifying being fat and then having breathing problems. I've never experienced existential terror like that in my life, especially since I have asthma and allergies. Oh my God. You go to sleep going can I breathe? Will I breathe? Even with a CPAP mask, you're still kind of got this anxiety in the back of your head. Is this working? Am I sleeping properly? Or is it just fucking up my heart some more? It's wild. It sucks. I need to lose more weight. I need to lose 30 more pounds. If I lose 30 more pounds, I'd get 190 or so.
Get on the GLP one.
I can't.
Legally?
No, I can, but I could say why later. It doesn't matter right now. But
because his piss is lost in the wind.
I did deposit another gallon of piss off. I did deliver it today to my...
Ooh, Piss Off, one of my favorite Nick Cage movies.
Piss Off. Piss Off. It's just a pissing contest.
That's the whole movie. I like to drink your piss.
It's just John Travolta and Nick Cage. They have drug tests that they have to take, right? And they swap each other's piss so that they each test negative for their respective drug tests. I think that's what's going on in Piss Off.
That is also the crux of the movies between The Switch and the other one. that I forget.
Oh, that's a good. The other one, that's a good one.
What,
That's one of my favorite movies.
What was the one where the two guys peed into the fountain and it struck them lightning? I think it was Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds or something. And then the switch was when Jason Bateman switched out the sperm for Jennifer Aniston, I think. And Jeff Goldblum was in it.
He switched out the sperm for Jennifer Aniston. So instead of somebody being impregnated by sperm, they were impregnated by the entirety of Jennifer Aniston. That's the way. That's what it sounded like.
Swapped out the sperm that was coming from the good candidate,
and they swapped it with Jennifer Aniston's sperm, is what you're saying.
Yes, yeah.
That she just spat out.
Yeah,
somehow acquired.
Wild things happen on the set of Friends. Okay.
Yeah, it should have been called More Than Friends. I mean, I'm
By
sure.
the way, the movie was called The Change-Up. The Switch and The Change-Up came out around the same time. It's one of those, like, those Olympus Has Fallen, the other one movie, the other presidential movie with
this is great
Jason
content.
Tatum. Or Channing Tatum.
Jason Tatum? You mean Jason Statham?
No, it was Channing Tatum.
I still hold that his name should be Tatum Channing. Tatum Channing sounds like a first name and a last. Channing Tatum sounds like you've just reversed a first and a last name. Channing sounds like a last name. Stalker Channing. Is that a name? I don't know.
Should be Mutat Channing.
Mutat Channing? What does that mean?
It's just Tatum backwards.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't know how to say Channing backwards, so I just stuck with Channing.
Gnatch. No. Gnatch.
Gnak.
No. Gnanak.
I think it's Gnach.
Well, the N is silent after the G. Gnann. No, Gninnahc. Gninnahc. What am I doing? What am I?
See, this is what I tried to. I said it was impossible.
Yeah, this insomnia, dude. I actually went to a hypnotist. Or I spoke to one over the phone, and she gave me something.
Does it work over the phone?
She says it does, but she also just refunded me the amount of money I paid her for it. So I guess maybe she thinks it hasn't worked for me. I have to message her and be like, is there a reason you refunded me this? Because it seems to be helping. But she literally just refunded me like $175.
Okay, well, keep your money. Damn, give me $175. I'll punch you and you sleep for days.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned that. But see, it was like a one-time thing. It's like I'm not seeing this person multiple times. She's like, I charge you this one time for this one thing, and then you never have to see me again. So I spoke to her over the phone.
Doesn't work over the phone, dude. There's too many electrons.
She says it works better over the phone than it does in person.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to do it in person anymore.
No, she says that people often are doing it from the comfort of their own homes, so they're more comfortable than they're doing it in her office, which she doesn't even have anymore since the pandemic.
Nah, I'll get distracted. I'll start looking around and like not focus. Like I need to be in a place where it's like, here's a bobble. And I'll be like, I love bobbles.
In the middle of it, I had I had consumed an enormous amount of water before I started doing the session with her, stupidly. But I didn't want to stop the session and start it over again, so I quietly muted my phone, got up, and went to the bathroom while she was hypnotizing me. Maybe that's why it didn't work, because I had to go to the... But I actually listened to the recording.
On the count of 4, you'll be hypnotized. 1, 2, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I have been listening to the recording that she made of the session, though, and it has helped me go to sleep, so I have found it pretty helpful.
She's boring?
No, she's not boring. She just sort of talks me through it. It's like a 15-minute recording, and she's saying, so, you've made yourself comfortable, blah, blah, blah. Slowly trying to kind of turn your mind off and get you less anxious. And it seems to be helping. But I've also been using this app called Insight Timer, and it has like all sorts of meditation voices and stuff like that. And some of them I just don't buy, like the ASMR ones. The ones that talk like this.
Stop trying to get me hard, Ben.
Yeah, see, it does the opposite for me. It just sounds stupid to me. It just sounds like someone's trying really hard to like make me aroused, so I don't buy it. You got to ease me into it so that I don't even notice that I have a boner when I'm like halfway passed out. What, do you use that thing too? Insight Timer or like meditation apps?
No, I just downloaded it years ago and never opened it. It sits on my phone in shame.
I mean, hey, that is human history. That is human history going forward now. It's, oh yeah, I downloaded an app, but I never used it. That's the history of us. It's I asked for the Wi-Fi password a certain number of times. I downloaded a certain number of apps on my phone, and then I fucking died. That's the history of humans in the 21st century.
Save my Google Play history. I was level 25.
Is that a thing? Google Play history, level 25.
Yep. Yeah, you get levels for doing stuff, but like the
disgusting.
levels don't matter. It's just like,
of course
it's
they don't matter.
The weirdest like dopamine hit, and it doesn't affect me because I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That's stupid as hell.
Exactly. But if it affects younger people, like I was on Reddit and like someone posted how they were upset that they forgot to post yesterday because it meant they broke their 100-day posting streak. And I replied being like, you broke the spell on yourself. Consider yourself lucky. But they were not happy.
You got downvoted to hell, huh?
Yeah, I was like, dude, you've seen through the Matrix. But instead, you're just unhappy that you can't stay in the Matrix. That's what it felt like to me. It just felt ridiculous. It's so dumb. Who gives a shit about your streaks? You know, it's like, God, I feel like such a loser caring about those things.
The only streaks that you should care about are the ones in your underpants, because that means you need to change your underpants. If you got streaks, change your underpants. And that's a metaphor for life. If you got streaks, change your life.
I don't have streaks in my underpants because I've worn holes in my underpants. So the streaks go straight to my shorts. No, it's because I use a bidet. I don't have streaks anymore. Wait, I mean, I never had streaks to begin with anymore. What am I talking about? I've never had streaks.
Yep.
No, seriously, I never have had streaks. I've never even shat my pants. But, well, here we are on this subject again.
It always comes back to number 2. Only me and you and number 2. That's what we'll talk about. Streaks in our pants, so poopy together.
I love taking lots of big shits when I'm around you. I don't know. I could redo that. I love shitting always when I am with you. Something like that. I don't know. I love shitting in front, in plain view, in front of you. I don't know. What was that? What was that?
You just started like way too high. You're like,
yeah. I love shitting. I love crapping all of my pants in plain view for all these children. Ugh. I saw a kid when I was working out today. That's a weird way of starting a sentence. The gym coach I see, he brought his kid in, and it was such a cute little kid, and he was helping like distribute gym equipment,
dishing out 50-pound fucking weight plates.
This kid is going to be ripped. Like, he is going to be in incredible shape if
ripped from the headlines.
Oh God. Yeah, 75-pound weight falls on child.
Can't wait to see the movie. You'll be in the background. They'll have background Ben.
I do feel like a background in a lot of people's lives. I mean, I am the background in many people's lives. I'm just a car that drives by for so many people.
You're the broom to their talking head.
Yeah, I do have a broom and a vacuum up because I was too lazy to put my carpet up, so I figured I need something in the background. I can't just have a blank wall anymore, so I just
But you have that whole bookcase, just like camera tilt towards the bookcase, yeah? Wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, but it's a bit distracting, all of, like, the words on the books. You know, like if they were further away.
Reading, dude. Ain't no one fucking reading.
If the books were further, you're right, that's incredibly stupid. If the books were maybe a little further away.
Like, what are those VHS behind you?
Yeah, also, my image is flipped, so all the text on the books would be completely backwards. And it wouldn't matter. You're right. None of this. I'm such a fucking idiot. Like, I could, my desk doesn't even have to be positioned here. It could be positioned literally anywhere in my room, and it would be more interesting. I could have my windows open behind me. I can't believe I haven't thought of that. It's like,
that's where your desk used to be anyways.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, the garage door, for where my parents keep their cars, it collapsed the other day. Like, literally yesterday, it collapsed.
Whoa. Like inward?
It was opening. It was either opening or closing, and like it was made of wood, so a middle part just sort of gave out and just fell like that.
They tape it up?
No, they have to get rid of it. But it's being sort of held up by this metal piece, so it barely touched my dad's car, and it didn't touch my mom's car at all. And I was like, well, good luck with someone taking that thing out without damaging your cars. And then my mom was like, well, we're just going to take the cars out and then remove the thing. And I was like, well, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't think of that at all. It's just like, you just get so stuck in your head that you don't see simple alternatives right in front of you. And that's sort of, yes, I could just tilt it that way. But for now, what it is, there's my blood pressure monitor. God, I'm such an old fogey. Also, the whole, the bookcase is covered in dust. Man, your allergies are really bothering you, dude. I'm sorry.
It's fucking season up here, dude. Everything's just popping out their fucking hymens and stymens and semens and shit right into my nose.
We don't really think of it this way, but the trees all around us are just bukkakeing onto our faces and up our orifices all the time. I mean, I'm allergic to it, so at least, I'm spitting out or blowing the tree jizz out of my nose, but so many people are just like, yeah, I don't mind having tree jizz in my nose. Man, dude, I'm sorry about your allergies. You should get an air purifier for down there. That could help, but, your allergies will also just pass.
Doesn't really matter about down here. It's all the outsiding I have to do. It's too late by the time I get in here. I've been bukkaked.
Yeah. Well, I took an allergy. Have you taken an allergy test?
No. That's for suckers.
I'm a sucker because I took one, and it said I was allergic to dogs, cats, rabbits, West Coast tree division A, B, and C.
Pussy.
Yeah, exactly. Like East Coast trees, division D, and then
what are
Southwest trees. I don't know. It's just like some cohort
I'm glad
of trees.
It helped you.
It hasn't helped me at all. It's just made me realize that I'm allergic to fucking everything. That's what it's made me realize. I'm allergic to the West Coast, basically.
Well, it's all going to be on fire soon anyway, so don't even worry about it. You'll be allergic to smoke.
Well, that's why I have air I have like smoke air purifiers specifically for smoke.
Like you strapped a filter onto a box fan?
That is exactly what I have done. No, I purchased way too expensive filters for the air purifiers I have because I don't want any more goddamn... I realize I've been having like bad air coming into my apartment for like 8 years.
Bad hair coming onto your head for 8 years.
Yeah. Thankfully, the bad hair...
Got him.
God, every day's a bad hair day for me, At least it doesn't hurt anymore. It used to hurt. Now I'm just numb to it. But I used to look at myself in the mirror and like just hold back tears. Even though I was like, I've been going bald since like my mid-20s. I was just never okay with it. And now I've just sort of accepted it. But I never was like, you know what? I like this. I like you. I was just like, it's fucking what it is. I can't dye my hair because my hair died.
Dye that skull.
Yeah, I could get like
that
tattoos.
crane. Yeah.
Ugh, it's depressing going bald. It's way depressing. And it's just less depressing now because I'm in my 30s. But like going bald in my 20s is just like, I know I've probably done this bit before, but it's like you move into a brand new house. You're like, this looks pretty nice. And then it burns down the next day. That's what going bald in your 20s is like.
Then you're just on the street peddling for hair.
Well, you have to move into the trailer park across town where all the other bald losers are.
That's why you hang out with cats. You're like, just give me the hair balls. I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Yeah, no, if I had hair balls and I stuck them to my head would inflate like a balloon because I'm allergic to cats, as I said. I'm allergic to cats and their saliva and dogs and their saliva. I can't make out with dogs or cats. Oh, man. It's amazing that you're the one with allergies this time. It's always one of us. It's always one of us. I mean, it's usually me, but this time it's you.
This time I did it. I fucked the tree. I looked at Trussy.
That Trussy? That tree pussy? Some trees have them.
I definitely went down on that bush.
I mean, some trees have boobs. They have like those like gnarled parts.
Yeah, that's why they call me Gnarls Barkley.
Because you're tall enough to reach the tree's boobs, is that?
Because I'm gnarling on it, and it's bark.
That's what woodpeckers are, really. They're just boob guys who don't know how to. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Woodpecker's a sexual predator for sure.
Woodpecker. I mean, that is an insanely phallic name now that I think about it. Woody woodpecker. That's just pure phallic names. That's just a woody woodpecker sounds like a guy who inserts his pecker into someone else's pecker.
Yeah.
He pecks someone else's wood. Woody woodpecker. I'm surprised people haven't sort of thought of that. It's because it's so on the nose or on the pecker that it just goes over people's heads or dicks or noses, whatever. My bald. What
goes
am I
through
saying?
their dick to the other side.
Did you see the roast of Kevin Hart last night?
No. I don't watch things. Their shows are trash anyways. Like,
look, it's amazing how many amazing shows are on Netflix, and people are all the time. People are just like, it's just garbage. It's all garbage. Like, I have seen so many incredible television shows on Netflix. So many
made by Netflix.
Yeah, like Adolescence fairly recently. That was incredible. Was that Netflix? I think it was. I don't know. I don't know. BBC, but it was on Netflix.
That doesn't count.
And then, I mean, Stranger Things, I didn't watch the most recent season. But, like, there's so much amazing shit on Netflix. It's just that there's so much more worse shit on Netflix that people are like, there's nothing on anymore. Netflix is trash. There's nothing there. But if you just go through the catalog a little bit, I think it's a second only to maybe HBO and Showtime. Really, it's just HBO in terms of like the amount of quality shows they have, not to be from some Netflix stand or something like that. I think they put out absolute garbage as well. Oh, I hear my neighbor down the way screaming in Arabic. She screams. It's crazy.
You ready for a nose blow ad break?
Yeah, let's do it. Jesus Christ. Today's nose blow ad break is brought to you by my neighbor who's screaming in some language that vaguely sounds like Arabic. I'm not sure if it's Arabic or not. It sounds like it's Arabic, and
Farsi?
I think I don't think it's Farsi. She's completely nuts, and I'm thinking about complaining about her to the management because it's insane. Like she smacks things and makes slamming. It's crazy. She's
Why don't you
yelling
go
right
talk to her? Or, touch grass, not be in your house so much.
I can't go talk to her because she's the building over. So I don't have access to that building. I can't get into that building.
What do you mean? Just follow someone in.
And I don't know who she's talking to either. Is she's on the phone? There's never anybody responding to her. So I think maybe she's on the phone or something.
Maybe she has a very submissive husband that likes it, or wife, or significant other that is very subdued in their talking.
God damn, she's loud right now. I don't know. This started happening maybe a month ago or so. Holy shit, she's screaming. Holy shit. Anyway.
I hope she's doing okay.
I don't really care at this point because she leaves her sliding doors open when she's yelling. So she clearly doesn't give a shit about anybody else. She doesn't even close her sliding doors.
Sometimes you're having a tough time and you just don't think about that.
No, she does it every single goddamn time. She leaves her sliding doors open onto the balcony so that everybody can hear her yelling. She must be mentally ill or something. But just because she's mentally ill doesn't mean, oh my God.
Where do we go? I think we go to the end of the show,
yes,
which we've never introduced. This is Unusable. I've been Tyler Martin.
I've been
Or
Ben Steinberg.
Aldi's nuts in your mouth. Like the store. Aldi's.
The store, Aldi's what?
Yeah, Aldi's nuts. You can go buy Aldi's nuts.
Got it.
Put them in your mouth.
Did you know that Aldi's owns Trader Joe's?
No, I've never even been to an Aldi's.
I mean, there isn't one in the United States, I don't think. They're only in Europe, in Germany.
Oh.
But they own Trader Joe's. Yeah.
Good for
That's
them.
That's a weird note to end on. That was another episode of This Is Unusable.
Aldi's nuts for Trader Joe's.